Alright, Elite Code 3, today's video we're going to focus on an order that came back today from SGC. Lots of cool cards here. I think there's a mix of everything, 160 about. There's some ultra modern stuff. I think all the sports are represented like usual. We'll start off with Breeze though. So this is the Bowman Gold. 8.5 on this one. For anybody that grades this set, it's very difficult. It is black edges and corners. So if you see the raw copies going around on eBay, they're usually beat up pretty bad. This was like a decent copy. I thought it was 8 to 8.5 range, so I decided to send it in. There's a little white on it, and it's got decent centering, so nice copy there. Like I say a lot, you don't have to. Every card doesn't have to be a gem mint card to be worth it. This is a neat one. This is the Showcase Avant card, and this is a Mint Plus, so it's numbered there on the back. There's also a Legacy, which is out of 50, but this is the base version. Really cool card. It's like a canvas, kind of like a painting. So 9.5 on that one. A second Bowman Gold. This one got an 8.5 as well, so did pretty good on the Bowman Golds. That's about what I expected on these two. Yeah. They look pretty cool in the Tux. The coloring is just slightly different. The black cardstock on the Bowman's darker than the matte finish of the SGC holder, so I think it looks good. This is a neat one. This is Star Ruby. Oh, by the way, I've seen the grades for this first box, and then the rest I haven't seen, so it's pretty much a blind reveal. But this Star Ruby graded a little higher than I thought. I was thinking 8 plus, 8.5. They saw it as a 9, so a little scratch on the case back here. Oh, this order was shipped April 17th, so it took a while, 65 business days, but patience is a virtue in this hobby. So there's a 9. This is the Ultimate Legacy. These are pretty neat. So these are to 250, and then there's also a base version to 9.99. Doesn't say Ultimate. I think the background's more white. This got a Mint Plus. Very solid grade for this card. There's a Young Breeze right there, but I don't have a lot of this card. I think I have a couple, but not too many. So happy to get this pup back. Upper Deck Legends Breeze. This is a neat one. This is kind of like a horizontal, interesting photo that they decided to do at the 2001 Rookie Premiere. It's out of 750. I've always liked this set and this card. They didn't do. I think they did this set for 2 years, 2000 and 2001. So just so many awesome sets in 2001 football. A lot of different companies making sets. This is the SP Game Used. This one got a 10. I was a little surprised by this. I think I had this at 9.5, so they went ahead and gave it a 10. This is out of 500. Just like a classic rookie card. It's out of 500, so it's somewhat limited, but it's not like too short printed to where most people can't get it. Here's the EX. Love this one. This is out of 2,000. This is out of 1,000. Excuse me. The first 250 copies of this are actually signed. So if you get one of these, it'll be 1 to 250, and then they'll be signed too. Actually, it's 125. Sorry about that. Not 250. The edge here made me think it would get like an 8.5, but I don't think SGC took too much off for that. So this one got a Mint Plus. This is the EX. This is a very cool Breeze card. Continuing with the Breezes. So when I packed this order out, I must have had all the Breezes sorted together. That happens sometimes. I'll sort by player, and sometimes I'll sort by sport and year. So the cool thing about sending to SGC is I don't have to like sort the cards that well. I can just put them all together. I can put cards that are valued at $1 with cards that are valued at $2,000, and they all go in the same order. So you get a wide range of cards. You don't have to separate by price level like PSA. So that's one thing I like about SGC. Both companies have their perks, pros and cons. Bowman's Best. This is a nice one. This got a 9.5, so Nice shine on this one. It's not really a refractor, but it's got that reflective look to it. We got Tatis. This is the Prospect, and I saw these were up to like 300 or 400, probably 300 in a PSA 10, so that's crazy. This card was just like 75 in a PSA 10. I think this one's just a little off top to bottom. So I've got my sheet too over here. This is what I do for all my orders. I've shown these before. It's got the set, and then I put down the grade I think it is, so I can compare to what they gave it. Judge Topps Chrome, thick cardstock, not really a tough grade. So 10 on that one. I actually like the photo. I know Eric, those back pages, talks crap on this photo. I like it. So that's just, people in the hobby like different things. Couple of these Moncadas. These are actually kind of tough. I bought a lot of these. A lot and a lot. I think I bought 50 or 75 from Burbank for like $1.50 a card back when they were lower. Most of them were like 8s, 8.5s, but there was a few I pulled out that I thought looked good. This is actually a pretty tough set. So this is the 2017 update with Bellinger, Chapman, etc. But these 2017 Topps cards look really good in the SGC holder. So a couple 10s on the Moncadas. He's a player that definitely love going forward. Acuna and Soto. We'll just show these at the same time. Here's your Heritage high numbers. These were centered. Not much going on with them. There are a lot of problems that could happen with this set. So take a close look at it. It's not the toughest set, but it's also not the easiest. I think the pop on these is probably 70% though with PSA, so they're not impossible. This one graded a lot higher than I thought. It's Acuna Bowman's Best Gold. I was thinking 8.5 on this. They gave it a 9.5, so I can't remember if it was something on the back that I just didn't like with this card. But 9.5, that's Bowman's Best 17, so you could kind of consider it a prospect rookie without the logo. So his 2017 stuff, with the Bowman Chrome autos and stuff like that. So this was just from a pack. It looks centered. It's thick cardstock, so not too many things that can go wrong with it. Very similar to like your Topps Chrome, Topps Finest sets. So low end card though, but it did get a 10. This one kind of was a little shocking to me. I must have missed something on it. I'm not sure. The back looks clean. Not a lot of chipping on this one. I think I had this at a 9+, so I must have missed something. But an 8 on the Peyton, which isn't terrible, but definitely lower than my expectations on that one. Couple Moss short print Supernovas. These are sweet cards. Tough to come about too. See that corner right there? So that corner right there would almost make me knock this down to a 9. You got a mint plus though. It's the Supernovas bronze. So it's bronze because the background is bronze. The image is superimposed. So Topps did that with some of their 98 issues. And then we've got the Supernovas gold, which is incredibly rare. That's the 50. Looks about like the 9.5. It got an 8.5 though. So there must be something else going on with this one. I think I had this at a 9. So, it's close. So I might actually snap this one out. It might be the surface right there. Yeah, it's probably that. Pretty fair grade. Yeah, I'm going to snap this out though and get it in a PSA holder. I think this will look better in the PSA holder. Certain cards I prefer in PSA, and certain cards I like in SGC. I think there's 2 of these. So this one got a 9. 1 9 and 1 10 on these Tatises. So, oh yeah, it's a top to bottom centering. So SGC is tough on centering. So that top to bottom's off. So another accurate grade. Pete Alonso, that's your flagship in a 10. So that was nice to see. This set can be somewhat deceptive. The cardstock is thin, so you do get issues that arise with that set. This moving forward, I haven't seen any of these grades, so we'll kind of see what's going on with these. Jordan 9.5 on the 2020 Topps. I've sold some 10s of this for like $45 in the store, so this card definitely has a decent market in the SGC Tux. So a 9.5. I'm gonna guess this card's valued at like $20. We'll kind of see. I'll probably put that in the store too. Jordan and Aquino. I'm not a huge fan of this card because of that. That's one thing I don't like about Heritage, the basic set. That's why I like the high number. I like. I've said this on the channel for 10 years now. I just like players when they're by themselves. I don't like the dual cards that much. So that's a 9.5. Pretty good grade. This Beltray. Yeah, so I must have missed something on this. I was thinking 9.5 or 10 on this, but this is just a base. And it's not even a rookie, it's second year, so this card doesn't have a ton of value. It actually looks pretty cool in this case, though. So 98 Bowman's Best, Beltray in a mint 9. Pujols Star Rookie. This is solid. Mint 9 on the Star Rookie Pujols. I think this card's going up a little bit. Let me flip to my sheet and see if I can find these cards on the sheet so I can see my grades as we go. Okay, I think I found it. Yeah, so I had this at an 8.5. It got a 9, so I mean it's close in the ballpark. These top straighteds have come up. Oh, this is a really cool one. This is the gold one. Yeah, this is awesome. So obviously the right to left is pretty bad on this. Top to bottom's not perfect either. I was thinking 8 to 8.5. This is out of 2001. This looks really cool in this holder. So that's the gold. This is probably a pretty decent card right now. But I bought this raw, I think $200. So it wasn't cheap, but it wasn't incredibly expensive either. So Topps Gold Pujols Ichiro. Okay, so this is the exception where I do like dual cards when you get two players on the same card like this. Bases. I was thinking 9s on these. I thought they were decent copies. I bought them raw. A lot of the raws I went through were like 8s. I thought some of the ones I came across looked pretty good. You know, I didn't think they had any chance at gems, but this is just one of the things I do. I find cards like this of classic players and shoot for 9s. Don't have to have 10s. Here's another one, another 9. So I had all these marked as 9s. So definitely have a feel for the way SGC is grading these older baseball cards. This is thin paper stock with tons of chipping, so there's a lot that can go wrong with these. I've definitely come across some 7s as well. So solid 9 on that one. Here's the third one, and that got a 9 too. So right on target with SGC with these. Can't beat consistent grading. Consistent fair grading. That's what we asked for, right? So 3 9s on that. We're gonna move forward to 2013. We got the Yelich update. Yeah, this is what I had this at a 9 or 9 plus, so 9.5. Couple things, couple really small things. I didn't think it was gem, but I thought it was close. So that's one of the perks with SGC is getting the mint plus. A lot of tweener cards that I see. Tweener cards exist in this hobby. It's 100% part of the hobby. Cards that are in between a 9 and a 10, just like there's cards in between an 8 and a 9. So there's a tweener Yelich. This is cool. Hot Gloves Barry. This one got a 9. I think I got a 10 on a. I think I got a 9.5 or a 10 on this on my last Tux show. So this one got a 9, which is pretty good. Here's an update Bonds. SGC's tough on these 80s cards, so this might be lower than I'm thinking. Yeah, I was thinking 9.5 on this. This was actually, I have it marked on my sheet. This was a PSA 9 crackout that I thought looked like a 9 plus or a 9.5. So I'll do that every now and then. I think the problem with this card right here, I mean it's not a big problem, but I think this Fleer, see how it's too close and there's not enough space in between the top of the card and the Fleer. I think that's what it is. It's just off center, top to bottom, or it'd be a little higher. But I mean that thing is crispy. So there's your Bonds 9. You got the Donruss Elite Dominator. This was marked as an 8.5, so I mean everything's right on par with these older cards. 5,000. That's a cool Barry. So again, 8.5s, 9s work for me on cards like this. Here's a Tiffany. So this was a PSA 9 snap out. I thought it looked like a 9 after I'd looked at it. So this just shows you guys. So I definitely lost a chunk of money on this one, but it shows you how tough SGC can be on these older cards. They don't slouch with these. This one is beautiful though. The right to left's definitely off though. So, but this is the Tiffany, by the way, too. I'll have to wipe all these down with a microfiber before I put them in sleeves. But 8.5 Tiffany, playing Baylor Bears, I think. And 1990 Leaf, they grade these incredibly tough. This will probably be an 8.5, and I'll probably have it marked as a 9. No, I have it marked as an 8.5, and they gave it a 9. So, yeah, this is the card I'll send to SGC every time. I've bought some PSA 10s of this card, and I've looked at them close with the scope, and they look like 9s to me. So, I don't know how PSA is grading these, but I think SGC is more consistent with these. So 1990 Leaf Frank in a 9, pretty good. 87 Bonds. This was a PSA 9 snap out, and I had it marked as a 9 plus. So that thing is beautiful. So that's the 87 Donruss. It's such a cool card, and if you break these boxes, it is tough to get a mint plus. So it's tough to even get a 9 card. That's how tough these 87 Donrusses are with shipping and centering. What's next? This is fun, these old baseball cards. This is what gets me excited about the hobby. I had this marked as a 9, so classic 1990. You know, it must have had a couple small things. It's not perfect. But now this yellow contrasting with the black is sick. So Frank Thomas, just a low end, probably like a $3 card raw, but looked good. Tiffany, I think I've got some Tiffany's. Okay, this was a PSA 9 Tiffany snap out of Bonds. And it got an SGC 9. So from what I'm seeing, SGC and PSA are really similar on these older cards. You can kind of see a comparison with these snap outs, and there's a lot more snap outs coming. So 87 Tiffany Bonds in a 9, that's very respectable. And that thing's got fantastic centering as well. I think I've got more Tiffany's coming in future orders of Bonds that I thought I might have a 10 in here somewhere. 87 Tops. I feel like I have a couple of these in every order. This one, I was thinking 8.5, 9, so I got a 9. And guys, this set is tough. I mean, I'll go through lots of this. I bought like 300 of them from a guy like a year ago, and most of them are 8s. So it's tough to even find a 9. They've got that little black mark by the B, or they're off-centered terribly. So 9 is incredibly good on that card. Bo Jackson 87 Fleer. I had this at a 9 plus. Okay, that's awesome. See that chipping on the edge? I think most have it. It's just the way the card was cut, so it's hard to avoid that. I've seen PSA 10s with that too. So this one's just, it's 60-40, I think, from left to right, and the top to bottom is pretty good. On this set, you want to have a nice chunk of the blue. Some of them are pushed down too far, and you'll see a little bit of blue, and those are the ones that are really off-centered. So look for a nice chunk there on the bottom. I guess just take a look at some PSA 10 or SGC 10 examples. This bow, I had it at 9 plus, but I'm thinking the back is really off-centered, so it might be lower. Okay, that's pretty good still. So this one has the centering that I liked. See that little edge right there? I pulled this from a factory set, and I thought it was decent. I didn't think it was gem, but a nice 9 on the 86 traded bow, and I think this is doing pretty good. Oh, cool! Oh, cool! Vintage card. 69 Nolan Ryan. This was a PSA 4 snap out and an SGC 4, so. And that's got decent centering, so I think I'm going to hold on to this one, or I'll put it in the store as a CBF. But this is my favorite Nolan Ryan card. I would say this and then the 1970. Don't like the 68, but a very respectable copy right here. PSA 4 Nolan. Love it. We've got some older Topps cards. Here's a Ricky Henderson 81 Topps. This was a PSA 9, SGC 9, so. I mean, you guys are seeing firsthand. I'm snapping these out and comparing the grades. And then you got your 82 Topps traded Cal. I think I got this raw, and I just thought it looked really good. I had it as a 9, so 8.5, so not bad. This is a tough one, guys. I've sent a lot of these in. I don't think I've ever gotten higher than 8.5 on this card. But this is one of probably the coolest baseball cards I've ever seen. The colors and everything in the background just looks badass. He looks like Ray Liotta too, which is interesting. So a couple more. Ricky, 81 tops Ricky. Oh, it's an 83 tops Ricky. This was a PSA 9, and I had this marked as a 9.5, so it must be the back centering or something. Yeah, I mean this thing is clean, so I'm not sure why this was an 8.5. I don't really complain about grades, but this one's a little not sure. 8.5 on Ricky. Tony Gwynn, 83 tops, PSA 9 snap, SGC 9. So the snapping PSA 9 stuff that I think is Mint Plus isn't really doing that well, but it's just kind of worth a little experiment. Got to try new things in the hobby. We will move forward now. All right, continuing on. This one is somewhat of a big card. Black Diamond LeBron. This one, like thinking around a 9. Black Diamond 9.5. That's good. So that is the Black Diamond Rookie Gems LeBron. It's probably a pretty big card in an SGC 9.5. So very cool. This was one I thought about sending to PSA. I was thinking they would probably give it a 9 because it's in, it's in good shape. It's just not perfect. So Mint Plus. Here's a sweet spot. These are cool. Sorry, sweet shot. 9.5 on this one. That's out of $7.99. So very cool LeBron card. And the second one got a 9. So very good on the sweet shots. Here's another LeBron. This is the gold medallion. 8.5 maybe. Yeah, this one's going to get an 8.5. See that top right corner? It's almost unavoidable on most of these copies. It's just the way the card, I don't know how they made these, but it's interesting. So gold medallion, I don't know what these are going for raw. I know I typically used to pick this up for $70 maybe, but it's probably tripled or something by now. But gold medallion, it's a very cool, somewhat of a little parallel off the base. I don't know. I'm thinking you get maybe one gold medallion per pack or something. In the 03 Ultra Basketball. Here's a flagship. Snuck on in. Let me flip my sheet. This one is, I think it's a Topps collection. So this one didn't have high expectations for it at all. I just wanted it slabbed. So 8.5. I was thinking 8. It doesn't have good centering. Top to bottom's actually pretty damn good. The right to left leaves a lot to be desired. I think there's a small thing on the back too, so. But it's a great 8.5 Topps collection LeBron SGC 8.5. Here's a Fleer Tradition. I don't think these had. I was thinking these are going to be 8.5s or so. So I mean, there should be 2. Oh, nice. Maybe I'm in the wrong place in the sheet, but that's awesome. That is centered pretty good. Tradition 10, and then we've got some upper decks coming up. That's awesome. That's the best card in the order so far. See if we can top it. Of course, there's a star rookie in here. One of these I thought had a chance at a 10. So this one got a 9. Little white shown in that right corner, so I don't think it's worthy of a 10. Back's really clean. So a 9. And the second star rookie is going to grab a 9. So 2 9s. A little white on that right corner too. So solid 9s with the star rookie. Some more LeBrons, and I think we get a little bit of hockey coming up soon. This is the flagship. There's a few of these in here. So here's flagship. That's good. Yeah, I had all these in the 8 plus to 9 range, so I'm kind of hoping I'm in somewhere in that ballpark. So this one got a 9. It's got the top to bottom centering going. The right to left's just a little off, but it's in the parameters of a 9. The back centering's awesome. I think SGC really values that back centering. So there is the flagship LeBron. Not sure how I came across some of these newer flagship purchases. I know back in the day I would get them for $100 or like 75. Here's the second one. There should be a third. That's got good back centering too. So another solid 9. So doing pretty well on the flagships. What else we got? Here's hockey. I don't know where that third one is. We'll have to. I don't know if it got missorted in the order or something, but there should be a third flagship LeBron somewhere. Here's a Connor McDavid. This is the rainbow. From OPG Platinum. It's kind of similar to like a Topps Chrome Refractor or a Prism Hollow. So this is the rainbow in a 9.5. Pretty cool. Nice shine on that too. These are the canvas. I was expecting 10s on these. I don't write 10s on most cards because I just don't think they deserve it. But these I thought were 10s in 9.5. So pretty good. It's a it's obviously it's a canvas, so that the card stock is just thicker and tougher. So there's really not a lot that can go wrong with these cards. So 9.5 on this Young Guns. Here's the second one. And this one got a 10, so a couple nice grades on the Connor canvas. So I'll probably snap that 9.5 and try it with PSA. So this even has a little sliver of white in the right. See, I would put this as a 9.5 and the other one as a 10 if I was grading them. This is gonna be a cool one, but I don't think the grade's gonna be that good. So I wrote down 7.5 for it, but SGC is always like a grade lower than what I think on the vintage, and they're usually a little higher on the newer stuff than I am. So it's a Mario Lemieux. This is the classic card here. This is the rookie. I think it's just basic tops, but Lemieux. Damn, it's a lot higher than I thought. That's crazy. I wasn't expecting that. So there's a 9. That's fabulous. I'm gonna keep that in the PC. I must have been too harsh on that. Heiskanen. This is the ice. I'm thinking this would be 9.5 to 10. That's out of 99. That's cool. That's the ice premieres. Pasternak, we've got another Future Watch auto. This is out of 9.99. This is the classic Future Watch on cards. This one got a 10. That's awesome. Next up, Pete Alonso. This is the 84 Topps Chrome. I think this is just like a $5 card. And that got a 9.5. Yeah, it looks cool in the holder with the white and the black background there. So 9.5 on Pete. Here's some modern stuff. We'll kind of go quicker through the modern. This stuff's kind of mixed around, so my sheet, I can't really, it's not card for card like I thought it would be, so it's a little harder to see what I guess, but it doesn't really matter, I guess. This is the Heritage High Number Vladdy, so that one got a 10. This set's definitely not a gimme. Right to left centering, and then right here on the back, this back bottom corner is the issues that I come across. I know the Tatis has a factory line across the center if you're trying to slab that. That's something to look out for. We got to have the 89 Donruss Griffey, so I think those are way forward in the sheet. I don't know why they get mixed up like this. All right, so I didn't think any of these were 10s. I was thinking these were going to be 9s. I got two 9s and a 9.5, so this is the 9.5. So nice clean copies. This was a PSA 9 snap out that I thought looked like a tweener. I think it's just, see how the centering isn't 50-50, so to me it's not a 10, but it's definitely mint to mint plus. They decided mint plus, so nice card there with the Griff. Here's a couple more. These were out of packs, and I thought they were 9s, so I've opened enough of these boxes and seen this card enough. I just kind of know the condition that it's going to be. That edge looks kind of shaky there for a 9. I don't know what's going on with that. It's strange, but a 9 on that one, and then this one also got a 9, so can't really beat the consistency of these grades. Okay, edge. This is Players Inc. auto. That's an on-card auto. I think you can still pick these up for like $25, which is pretty ridiculous considering he's heading to Canton, and it's an on-card auto, and he doesn't have a ton of on-card autos from 99, so just something to consider. This is a 9, so not the coolest photo or pose, but I mean it's not terrible either. Star Rookie Moss. These are always fun. Always a challenge with this set too. I'm always looking for 9s. There we go. Got the 9. That's a pretty cool photo. So I think he went from 18 to number 88 to 84. All in a short span. Oh, sweet. We've got a Players Inc. Okay, I was thinking 10 on this one. 9, so this would be one I would snap out. This was actually a Beckett 9.5 fake gem that I thought looked good enough, so they didn't like something on it. It might be like the back centering or something, but this will be one I'll just snap out and let PSA give me an opinion on, because I think it's better than a 9. So 9 on this one. That's why I take down these notes, just for times like that. I don't snap a ton when they come back, but it's just nice to go back and reference. This is cool. So I've gotten 110 on these, and I've gotten a few of the 9.5s now. So the Derek Thomas score rookie, definitely tough to pull a 10. I've gotten pretty good at getting the 9.5, so not bad at all for buying these raw. And the lowest grade I was looking for really was like a 9, and I was kind of shooting for the 9.5. Next up, we've got a couple more. Well, actually, we got a lot more to see. This might be a longer video. There's a lot of commentary with these cards. Okay, Topps Pristine Fitzgerald. I don't think they grade these like refractor cards that tough, so this will probably be a 10. 9.5. It's not really a refractor, but it is the parallel off the base, so it's out of 499. Kind of an interesting photo, like he's being shot into space or something strange like that. So Fitzgerald. We've got Bowman Chrome, Peyton Manning coming up here. I think this card's shot up somewhat. Then there's an absolute monster after this. There's a couple monsters coming up, I think, yeah. Peyton Manning. And that got a 9, so that's awesome. This was actually a PSA 9. I thought it looked mint plus, so I thought I'd give it a try. But You've kind of seen the the mild success of that approach, but it's okay. I'm always trying new things. EX Brady, this is a monster. And then there's a crazy card coming after this. I thought this looked good. I thought it was gonna get a 9. I believe I see that top right corner doesn't look that great, but I guess it's good enough for a 9 with SGC. So that's awesome. So the EX Brady, that's out of 1,500. Not sure what this card's at right now. It's probably like $700 raw or so. So this is probably a pretty big card. Next card is just this is a massive card, and it was definitely not cheap. I bought it raw. I think I paid $1,700 for it. So maybe it was less. Maybe it was like $1,200. I don't remember. It was a while ago. It's the Upper Deck Exclusives Brady, and this is out of 100. And that's exactly what I thought it was gonna get. That's a huge card. That's awesome. It's out of 100 right there. There's also a parallel off of this. So of course there's the base one that's not numbered, that's blue. There's one that's to 25, I think. It might be called like super exclusives. I might be making that up too, but I'm almost positive there's 1 to 25. So exclusive silver Tom Brady. That is filthy, and a mint plus. What do we got? Peyton Manning. This is a card that I thought would be mint plus. Oh wow, that's a monster. Yeah, I thought it was this was actually a Beckett 9.5, and I kind of had it in the 9.5 range, so that's sick. This card shot up. I think it's like $60 raw now. So a 10, I think PSA 10s are like $600. So definitely gonna keep this in the PC though. So this one won't be seeing the store. That's filthy. Phillip Rivers SPX. This is probably beat up. Probably like an 8. That's pretty good. Oh, okay. This was one of the ones that I snapped out. Yeah, this was like a Beckett 9 or something. So that's the SPX. That's the base version. There's also a parallel football 1 to 25. We've got Upper Deck Premier Calvin Johnson. This one is thicker card stock. I think it's the base version. And that got a 9. That looks cool in this holder. So that's out of 199. Upper Deck Premier. Frank Gore tops. These are always fun to send, and there might be more than one. I thought there was, but I'm always thinking 9.5 to 10 on this set. It doesn't seem overly difficult. 9. So there you go. That's not bad though. It is off-centered, so accurate. 9 on that one. Steven Jackson. This is the base auto 199 from 04 BC. This is just a card that I've always thought was cool. This set's phenomenal. That's nice. So there's your Bowman Chrome. That's the base auto in a 10. This might be just the gold medallion. Frank Gore. A mint plus. Future Hall of Fame back there. That's 05 Ultra. So this product most likely dropped in the summer of 05. So that's why he's in his college uniform. Pepper's Finest, thick cardstock. I'm kind of expecting. I actually had this marked as 10 plus. So if any card was gonna get a gold, it would be this one. Okay, it's tough to get the golds though, but didn't really see anything wrong with the card. Pepper's Finest. We got Rogers, Bowman. Nice solid 9 on the classic rookie. What do we got? Frank Gore. Star rookie. Gore and a 9. Not bad. Okay, we've got a Barry Sanders insert. This is called Intimidation Nation. These are, I think they're pretty tough pulls. This one I thought was kind of, didn't think it was perfect, so Yeah, that seems right. Cool insert though. There's also a Peyton Manning that I have in a PSA 9 that I got off ComC that it might be in the store and I have it really inflated because it's just such a cool card. But Intimidation Nation Barry. How about Topps Traded Barry? Pulled this from a factory set. Looked like Mint Plus. I sent it in. Mint. Okay, good. It's definitely not 50-50. It's not bad at all though. So there's a Mint 9 on the Barry Traded. I think that card's gone up a little. Flagship Bichette. These should all be 9.5s to 10s. There's a Bichette 9.5. Not bad. Bichette 9.5. We've got Jordan. This is the gold. Here's gold Jordan. Mint Plus. Very, very clean example. Just a dab of white on the front there. The back. That bottom left corner is the one that seems to have the small chipping. But I mean, this is a great example. Jordan. And then there's another one. I think there's 3 of this one. Another Mint Plus. See that white right there? So I mean, they're grading these accurately. But I think if you sent this to PSA, we get a 9. Third one is a 9.5. So right there. It's like most copies have that. It's straight from the pack like that. Okay, this is cool. I'm usually, I don't think these Barry scores are gonna do like well, I've got one marked. Let's just see him and not worry about it. Here's the 8.5. So it's definitely accurate. See how the right to left, but this is one I'll put in the store. It doesn't have the right to left centering to go any higher than 8.5, so I definitely agree with that one. That's good. So looks like that top right corner got messed up when they put it in the holder. That's a shame. That happens with PSA too. It's just part of grading, part of the process of handling this many cards. I know I handle thousands and thousands of cards, and every once in a while I'll make a small mistake and mess up a corner or something, which it sucks, but I think it's unavoidable. So I'm not mad about that. Score Barry. People are people. They're human. Mistakes are going to happen. Here is Barry's score again and a 9. So I'm very on par with what I was thinking with these. It's going to be incredibly difficult to get a 10 on this. That's why I would put some stock into actually purchasing an SGC 10 of this card. Here's a traded Barry, another one. Another nice 9. So, doing great with the Mint 9 cards on these older 80s. Definitely not a slouch grade. Okay, here's a monster. PSA's been grading thick cards weird. I don't know why the standards change when the card's thick. So I've been sending on, key cards like this, which it's a PC card. I've probably had it for 10 years. I'm not looking to sell it. I just kind of want it in a holder. I don't want it in a Beckett holder. So it's the Exquisite Calvin. And that's exactly what I had it marked as. So clean copy. I'm sure PSA would give this a 7. So it just doesn't make sense to me. So I just sent it to SGC. It's an 8.5. Look at the patch on that one. So that's just filth. The Exquisite Collection Calvin RPA. All right, moving on. Okay, cool. We're going 90s baseball next. Bear with me again. Let me flip to the part of the sheet that I think we're at. Most times I look at my orders before, so I kind of do all this analysis before I film. Guess I'll just look at it later. I can't find it. That's awesome. Topps Jeter, 9.5. Okay, Clemens Donruss. They are incredibly tough on the 80s baseball, so don't get your hopes up. But let's at least try for a 9. Nice job. Gorgeous 9. Now, it is black on black. That bothers a bunch of people. It doesn't really bother me, but every collector is different, or every investor, right? Everybody's an investor now. Here's Clemens again. And this one got a 9. Awesome. Third one. 9.5. Nice. That's awesome. I'm thinking I pulled one of these from a factory set. So it's cool to pull your own cards and send them. Here's a classic. You got your 87 Bellingham Mariners Griffey. I love this card. Minor league issued. They probably passed them out at the stadium or something back in 87. So you'd think this would be somewhat of a rare card. But let's see what they decided on it. 9.5. That's filthy. It's got the centering. Just a clean example. Beautiful. And that white and the black. The white and the black looks amazing in SGC. Griffey Fleer. These are actually bought raw or pulled from factory sets. But I had pretty good expectations on these two. Yeah, that's what I was thinking. So, something to consider with this set, obviously, is the right to left. You want to get that as close to 50-50 as you can, but something often overlooked is the top to bottom. You want to have a little space here. See where the Ken Griffey is? You want to have a space there. You don't want the Griffey pushed up to the top, because that means it's off-center top to bottom. So, and then your back, you kind of have wear on these back corners. Fleer cards are pretty synonymous for that. So there's a 9.5. This one will probably be a 9. So yeah, right on par. Tops traded. These I thought were 9s. I didn't think these were 10s. All right, nice 9.5. See the right to left. See, I would push this down to a 9 just because of that, but it must have been strong enough for them to think it was a 9.5. Next Griffey. This is nice with all these Griffs. Another traded. Oh shit, that one got a 10. That's the cool thing about these blind reveals. Okay, yeah. Yeah, that one does have the superior centering than the last one we saw. So, very cool. It's got a little more. It's got a little white on that back corner. That's probably why I had it marked down. Nice. You'll see that on PSA 10s too. So. Here's the third. Wow, 2 10s on the traded. So traded is much easier than like the upper deck or the Donruss. I think it's similar to grading the score traded in terms of Griffey rookies, and I think the Bowman's tougher than the traded. So we actually have a Bowman coming up. I've broke tons of boxes of this factory sets. I've bought them raw. I once got 30 PSA 9s in a row in an order. 25 or 30. I'm sure some people have seen that video, but this is one that I just kind of think I know when I see one that's mint. Yeah, so I had these marked as mint. There's a lot that can happen with these cards, guys, especially when they're sitting in those wax boxes for 30 years. So mint 9 is strong on that card. Back's a little more faded on this one. This is an 8.5, so yeah, I can definitely get on board with that. 8.5 on the second, and then I think there's a third here. 8.5, so didn't do incredible on the Bowmans, but I think the tops tradeds kind of offset that. So 8.5s. What do we got? Best? Yeah, Donruss best. Got a couple of these. Nice solid mint 9. So this is actually I actually sold one of these in the store for I think like $85. So pretty strong market. There's a mint 9, and then second one, mint 9. Very cool. Score traded. I honestly haven't sent this in a lot. I've sent it in a little to PSA. That back centering's off, so that might dock this one down. But it was still strong enough to get a 9, which is cool. So score traded in a 9. This is the first time I've seen this card in the Tuxedo, so very cool. Score traded again. Another 9. Very good. So yeah, that's the strategy with these older cards. Shoot for the 9s, and then if the 10s happen, that's good too. Don't expect them. Just look your cards over, gain the experience of the sets. Kind of know what to look for. LeBron. Okay, this is the third. We're still missing a flagship LeBron. I don't know where that one went. That's nice. That's your Fleer. So we saw a 10 previously in this order. Here's a nice 9. Upper Deck MVP. Love this card. This is a card I would jump on, guys, if you're looking for a LeBron rookie before it's it's not. I'm not gonna say it's too late, but his stuff's really jumped up. So Upper Deck MVP. These are the silvers, I think. Here's a mint 9. That's solid. Let's look at this Jordan real quick. Jordan. This was actually an SGC. I think it was an 8.5. That it was in the old holder, and I was like, oh, it looks pretty good. I might as well just get a second opinion as opposed to getting it reholdered. It came back 8.5 again, so consistency. So the thought process was maybe it'll get a 9, but I guess it could have gotten an 8 too. So that's cool though. That's the 88 Jordan. I'm gonna keep that one in the collection. Zion Optic. I think it's just the base. Never mind, it's the hollow. So that one got an 8.5. I think I had higher marks on that one. I think I had like 9+. So this one will get sent over to PSA for a second opinion. The top to bottom is not great, so I'm thinking it could probably get a PSA 9. Luka. This is probably just the base one. Never mind. Blue Velocity in a 9. That card's pretty cool. Zion, a couple of Zion Optic bases. That's pretty cool. That one got a 10. It's got the centering. A lot of these are off centering, so this one does have the centering going on. And mint plus on this one. And then LeBron silver. Nice mint plus on this one, so very solid job on all the LeBrons in this one so far. All right, moving on. This is a problem that SGC really needs to just get figured out. I think it's gone on long enough now, and they need to develop a holder for these sticker cards. You can't turn away business because you don't have a holder. So I know I talked to them. This was a few months ago. They were looking at prototypes, so they need to finalize that and get these cards. You can't turn away business because you don't have a holder that's ready for these. So I'll most likely send these off to PSA, but those are a couple Heiskanens, and this is actually a huge Upper Deck Premier Connor McDavid, the RPA to 199. So I'm going to show that one real quick. It's cool. That's sick. So I'm a little disappointed with that, but oh well. Next up, some modern stuff. The stuff's kind of boring, but we'll show them because they were part of the order. Pete Alonso. That's the 2019 Here's the 2019 Series 2. These are they're not gimmies, so did pretty good on the Pete's. Eloy, I think there's a few of the Eloys. So I just like to tilt the card around and look for the little edge and corner problems that persist on this set. The way that thinner cardstock is. So there's one more. So did well on those. When you grade stuff from the 80s though, and then you move forward to like 2020 stuff, it's totally different. These Vlads, probably a little edgy in there, but so 9.5 on the update. Don't know what that is. I think that's just it's just a speck of dust or something. So there's the update Vlads. I think I sent like 6 of those in. There's a lot of those. So some more 9.5. So which isn't bad. And a third or a fifth 9.5. So moving on to Tatis. This is a little lower than I was thinking on this. I was thinking 9.5s at least on these Tatises. There's a 9.5 on the second one, which I think is fair. There's a little white. Those Eloys and Pete's didn't really have any white, so 10s made sense on those. Here's a Tatis Topps Chrome. You got the 9.5 and the 10 on the left. Got some thunder here in Kansas City in the background. I don't know if you guys can hear that. Here's another Chrome 9.5, so it's probably centering. I know SGC looks at these closely, so this would probably be a PSA 10, but both companies grade a little bit differently. Here's an Albies. Oh, that's cool. That's just the refractor. So that is $4.99. 2015 Bowman Chrome. Here's an Albies base, and I think, need to see some more white. So I think this could almost be a 9. Top to bottom's good, but the right to left, it needs to shift that way. So here's an Upper Deck MVP Breeze. That's not very good. 8.5. I was looking for 9+ on this, so I must have missed something, which is cool. 8.5 on Breeze. Bo Bichette. I think it's just base. Yeah, Bo Bichette base. There's that Thunder. Thunder's rolling. Bichette. 2020 Topps looks really cool in the SGC. It looks good in PSA too. Can't really go wrong with either. Jordan. Is there one more? Okay. There's another one. And then here's a Vic. This is the rookie preview auto. This had some white chipping. I was thinking 8.5 maybe. So just something that I wanted to get slabbed. Private signings, Ricky Williams. This is neat. It is on card. I think these are somewhat difficult pulls. There's the back of it. Just an old school autograph. Back in '99, they didn't have like parallels of every auto and stuff, so it was a lot tougher to hit an autograph of a rookie. Here's a Moss. This is the '98 Topps certified. So pretty good there. That's a mint plus. Gorgeous. There's the back. That's from the Heisman ceremony. He's wearing those dark shades inside. Strange. This is a big card. Lamar XRC. I don't know what I had on this one. try to pull it up real quick. I don't know. It's probably gonna be like an 8.5 or something. That's cool. This is the 2016 or 2017 Select. It's the XRC, so it's kind of cool to see an XRC in modern cards. That always makes me think of like Topps Traded baseball from the 80s. So, Jackson Select in a 9. Here's your optic base. I got a 10, so that's cool. Let me flip around here. Another one of these. I've got some of these in the store. They're selling well. So I think this card is $5 or $6 raw, but they're over 40 in an SGC 10, which is very solid. We've got here's a 9.5 optic. That's such a cool card. I like the optic. I like it more than the prism. I don't know why. It's probably because of that, but 9.5, and then a couple of Vicks to round out the order. So the debut. This could have been a Beckett 9.5 snap out. I'm not sure, but SGC 9.5 on the Vic. I'll find it in my notes real quick. No, I think I bought one raw and it just looked good, so this is probably the one. This one got a 9.5 as well. So that'll round out the order. I thought it was pretty damn good. A lot of power cards in there. I think I have another one coming back. It's less cards and it's definitely not as good, but I'll still film it if you guys want. I don't know when it's coming back, but I know it's shipped like the end of April, so it's at that 60 business day mark. Now I'm not gonna sit here and whine about it. They'll come back when they come back. But here's the slabs. Maybe I'll make a thumbnail or something for the video. Move this box out of the way. There's the stack that was created from this submission. Look at that patch on Cal. Okay. That's it. Take care. I'm out later.